Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Now, today I thought I'd do a review of the Victorinox golfer. This is a vintage golfer in 84mm. It's a nice little 2-layer knife. Weighs in at 56 grams. Obviously it's 84mm long. And at the widest point, which is where the corkscrew is, it's 14.4mm. And the height from there to the bottom of the corkscrew is about 25mm, so the corkscrew really adds a fair bit of bulk to it. So we'll start on the back of the blade. Now there are variations with the keyring. This doesn't have one. Now, there's also a variation with a long thin nail file, but I've never seen one. This has got the double helix corkscrew, so I date this roughly between the late 70s and the early 80s. And this one's really in exceptional condition. It has your standard toothpick and tweezers, the same size tools that you find in the 91mm, by the way. So nice main blade. Now the interesting thing about the main blade is the design is exactly the same as your modern 84mm, as in length, width, but when you look at the base of the blade, it is much thicker. It is absolutely much thicker. Now, the more modern ones have a small washer in here, and I did believe it was something to do with having a keyring or not, but that's not the case. So someone at Victorinox worked out that they could save 10 cents on a blade by making the base thinner and putting a washer in. So the washer reduces the amount of contact point. So that's obviously one change. Now it has the cap lifter combo tool. Now it's one of them tools which you think is going to be much better than it is. I like the idea of having the simple layers, and it will open a can. It's a little bit bruty to get it started once you get it in. But comparing it to, say, the Cadet tin opener, that is a much smoother can opener. There is no 90-degree stop on these older tools, so that meaning that it will sort of sit there but it won't lock. If you compare that with, say, a cap lifter on the Soldier, there is a 90-degree lock. So that would be much more useful. So that's what they look like. No stop, 90-degree stop. And this one is designed to tackle small head Phillips and flat blade, and it sort of does it. Now, the highly sought after thing for these golfers is mainly for guys who have modern knives. So it has the 84mm scissors, and the great scissors are the older ones with the screw hole. They are actually peened at the back, so I'm never 100% certain why you would not want a screw there, but anyway, they did. Now the springs are still available, which is nice, and all in all, I've been carrying this in my pocket for the last few weeks, and it's a terrific little knife for EDCing. Now, I've cannibalized quite a few of these in the past to modify the Helix 84s. So here's one I did previously. Now this one I got a bit carried away with, and I put the wood saw out of a backpacker, 84mm backpacker, and the same scissors out of a Walker. So this is a great little bushcrafting knife. It doesn't take up much room in your pocket. So I've picked up this Cadet. It's a nice looking Cadet. So what my intentions are will be to cannibalize this at some point in the future, and take the scissors out, and I'll add the scissors down the center section of this knife. Now it just shows you how much thinner the Helix versions are than the celluloids. So even by adding the scissors on, this will still be, the scissors to this, it'll still be thinner in my pocket than that. So anyway, it really is a terrific little knife. I said unfortunately they're hardly desirable on eBay. I was lucky enough, there's a local seller at my swap meet who buys them seized from the airports, and I picked this one up for $8 Australian, so that was a great pickup. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.